morning, everyone. Today we have a couple orders going out, and this right here is a really fun bowl. This is a mid-century modern bowl by Ben Siebel. Not exactly sure how we say that, but this is an atomic starburst pattern. It's called Impromptu, and this is the vegetable bowl, and it's got a design on each side there. And this is a very mid-century modern piece that is fun to collect. And there is the markings on the bottom right there. And I just sold this for $11.50. A lady made me an offer on it, and she's just getting her collection started. And so I'm happy to send this on to Kentucky, I believe. So I'm going to get that shipped out. And then the next set of things that I have to sell or have sold are these mugs. These are really cool retro. They've got the numbers there, one in purple and green and this blue, and then the other one in this orange and red and green. These are very retro looking, very cool. Now these are from Royal Crown Roulette. As you can see right there. And someone made me an offer on this set for $18, so I decided to go ahead and take that. And I'm going to send these out to Massachusetts. And so from here, we're going to ship those out, and then we are going to head down to my vendor booth in Hastings. So I hope to get some video of that and show you that later on. We also sold this Youth Sings. It's a praise book. It's a small book about the size of my hand. And there is the back. And inside it has small hymns, songs, and choruses. And this was for a praise book. It was printed in the United States in 1951. I sold this for $8.95, and we're going to get that shipped out as well. Okay guys, we had to put music on because there was a kid screaming almost the entire time we were at Goodwill, and it was starting to overwhelm me. So I put music in the background instead of talking to you guys while we were shopping, and then at some point I just had to stop because it was just becoming overwhelming. So I do have my box of Goodwill finds, and we did really good, and I just wanted to go ahead and go through with you and share what we found at Goodwill today on our shopping trip. So the first thing here that we found in this box, it was $2.99, and these are Blossom Bucket elves. I love to sell Blossom Bucket figurines, and these still have the tags. I believe they were sold as a pair. And so we have this beautiful elf holding, or fairy, holding a sunflower there, and this one sitting on a stump. And there are 2 sets of them in this box, and they look to be in like new condition. So I was very excited for that find. So we'll go ahead and just set that off to the side there. Okay, this, I was so excited to find this. This is a possible dream Santa. I have sold one of these before. I sold the dentist version, and it did very well for me. And this one, if you look on the bottom here, I paid $3.99 for. There's the mark. These possible dream Santas are incredible to find. I have seen this one listed as high as $70, but I don't know if I will get that much for him, but he is beautiful, and I am very excited for that Santa. Another thing that I picked up was this rolling pin here. And the reason that I picked up this rolling pin is in my last video, I just went through a mystery box and it was filled with Apple decor items. And I thought for my display in one of my booths that this would go great in my Apple display. So I paid $3.99 for this, and I'll probably price it at like $12, $14, around there, and sell this with my Apple decor items that I have ready to go to a booth. This piece here I picked up because it was made in Spain. It does have the original sticker here, and I paid $2.99 for it. I have not looked into it. I've never seen this piece before. And so I am just going to do some research on this piece to figure out more about it and to learn from. So this is a learning piece. This one I was surprised to find, and I believe this is a vintage to possibly antique ladies, what would you call it? Smoking trinket box container. There are no markings on it. It's beautifully painted. Or maybe that's a transfer. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that more. However, it was only $2.99, and this is going to have some more value in it. I knew it was worth more than $2.99. I've never had a piece like this before, so again, I'm learning from it. But I thought it was lovely, and there's no chips or cracks, and it could easily be sold as a trinket box or a jewelry box. I will sell it for what it is, but it can be utilized for many other things. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna grab this here. This was my first find of the day, and I saw this and I thought it was interesting. It was beautiful. And I found out that this was made in Spain, and the maker's mark is there. So I'm going to research into that. But I believe I paid $3.99 for this, and I believe there's more value there to be found. And I will look into this piece, and I'm excited because it has this little stand with it. So that is a nice addition than just having just the tile. So that one we will do a little more research on, but I'm pretty sure that will go on our eBay store. Now, I found 3 of these, which is exciting, very exciting to me. These are folk art. I believe they are matchbox holders for fireplaces or kitchens, but they're wood and they are definitely unique, I would say that. And I paid $2.99 each for them, but there are 3 of them and they're kind of rustic. They've got some wear for sure. However, I am pretty sure that these are definitely going to sell for more than the $2.99 that I paid for them. So we might have to hammer in a little bit of those nails, just get it kind of nice and tight again. But they are adorable, and I believe these pieces will sell really well. And I was excited to find 3 of them. That was just a fantastic find. Now, another piece that I found was down here, and I love selling cream and sugar sets, but there's just certain ones that have more value than others, of course. But when I saw this set and the beautiful gold trim, and it was only $3.99, and it has the lid and the creamer there. And when I looked at this was a Rosenthal, and it is the Donatello. It's got the markings there. And this is a beautiful set, and I am going to be excited to get this listed. I know it's worth more than $3.99. Okay, another piece I picked up that was specifically for the booth, because I live in a rural country area. These types of things do really well in my booth. This is so cute. The colors are just absolutely wonderful on this piece. It's got like these patchworks painted on here, and it's just so adorable. It's in fantastic condition. It does look like this was probably homemade, and I paid $3.99 for it. And in my booth, I will probably sell it for like $12 to $14. Okay, another thing I picked up only because I have sentimental value to it was this Switzerland souvenir plate. And I saw this, and Switzerland was one of my favorite countries that I was able to tour when I was in high school. And I loved Switzerland. And when I saw this, it reminded me of those special memories, and I just had to redeem it. It's not in excellent conditions by no means. There's lots of scratches and scrapes. However, I paid $2.99 for it, and I am sure someone out there will really appreciate this piece. So I wanted to redeem it, and I thought it was really neat looking. I do believe it has some age to it, and I will research this more, and we will find someone who will really appreciate that piece. Okay, this was really neat because these are like retro tins, and they are marked coffee and tea, and they're stacked here, and they've got these really cool mid-century modern handles. And if we look on the bottom, it is marked right there, Canet. It is made in the USA, and so I'm very excited. These will be fun pieces to list and sell. I paid $3.99 for them, and they look to be in good shape. The only thing that I don't know is what they are like, the condition inside. So when I open these up and check them out, that will help me determine the value of those. Okay, we've got a few more pieces. This one is it's got this beautiful little blossom bucket Jesus sign in there, but then I bought this as a spring decor piece. I'll clean up, and I will maybe take that blossom bucket out and sell it separately, and then put flowers and a little bird inside of this, and this will be sold in one of my booths. So that's the plans for that piece. Okay, this was the mystery item that I am excited for, but yet I have to do some research on. I paid $3.99. There are 2 of these, but they're giving me Hager vibes. However, they are unmarked. There are no stickers or markings on those. And I have sold Hager pieces before that have had the sticker or the markings on the bottom. So I am going to do some more looking into these, but $3.99 for 2 of them. I know there's more value to be made in that set. I want to get that tape off and get them separated so they're in a better position and they don't get more scratched or broke than what they possibly are right now. Okay, so this was my Goodwill haul, and I spent $57 total. However, you know, the Santa there could possibly just make that almost all back in one shot. Each one of these kitties is going to sell very well. So this was a great little shopping venture. I thought I did pretty well, and I was excited to share my finds with you. So these items will be on the docket to be processed, as well as continuing on in my zones. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here and just tell you thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic day.